All right. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to today's ceremony. Please stand for the arrival of the official party and remain standing for the national anthem, followed by the invocation given by the acting 323rd Military Intelligence Battalion Chaplain Candidate John Ye Curry.
Please bow your heads and join me for our invocation. Almighty and ever-loving Creator, source of all wisdom and understanding, we are so very thankful for all that you teach us each and every day. We are especially thankful for all that you have taught us in our time of learning. The laughter, the camaraderie, the testing of abilities, these gifts for which we are so very thankful. Today is a special day, a time of recognition of hard work and dreams realized. So we give you thanks for giving us the integrity and strength to make it through this far. We give you thanks for the courage to follow a vision and see it to fruition. It is also a stepping stone to the next stage of the fulfillment of the vision. Give us the strength to go those next miles that stretch before us. For the recognition today, I ask that you give a sense of pride in this accomplishment. Also remind us that we didn't achieve it alone, that you are interested in our success, and we are never alone in our journeys. For all your gifts, we give you thanks indeed, but especially today, we give you thanks for the ability to reach for the stars and grasp them with joy. In the name of the Creator, the Savior, and the Sustainer. Amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. My name is Captain Audrey Sparks, and it is my pleasure to serve as your Master of Ceremonies for today's Army Award for Maintenance Excellence presentation. Today, we pay tribute to the dedication, expertise, and unwavering commitment exhibited by our outstanding units and activities. Ladies and gentlemen, please allow me to introduce today's official party and special guests. The Commander of the Military Intelligence Readiness Command, Colonel Melissa Adamski. Mr. Kevin Davis, who is attending on behalf of Mr. Rick Marsh, Director of Headquarters Department of the Army G44M Field Maintenance Operations Division. The Commander of Fort George G. Meade, Colonel Michael Sapp. The 336 Expeditionary Military Intelligence Brigade Commander, Colonel Courtney Taylor Ray. The 323rd Military Intelligence Battalion Commander, Lieutenant Colonel Philip Bolt. And the 323rd Military Intelligence Battalion Command Sergeant Major Adinri Magege. and Sergeant Major Alice Torres, attending on behalf of the U.S. Army Reserve Command G4. The Army Award for Maintenance Excellence, established in 1982 by the Department of the Army, serves as recognition for extraordinary accomplishments in maintenance. Its purpose is not just to acknowledge exceptional achievement, but also to inspire continuous improvement across major Army commands. This award recognizes regular Army, Army National Guard, and Army Reserve units across separate categories, small, medium, and large, ensuring a fair and competitive distribution based on the number of authorized personnel and unit type. Aligned with the Department of Defense Awards program, the category winners of the Army Award for Maintenance Excellence hold the distinction of being considered at the highest levels, reflecting the pinnacle of maintenance prowess. Under the Chief of Staff Army Award for Maintenance Excellence program, the Army assessed units and activities that have demonstrated an exemplary commitment to maintaining the readiness of our forces. The tenets of exceptional maintenance processes displayed by the 323rd Military Intelligence Battalion reflect a dedication that goes beyond duty. The benchmarks set by past recipients and the validated ranked evaluations testify to the diligence, discipline, and exceptionalism exhibited by the 323rd Military Intelligence Battalion, the 336th Military Intelligence Brigade, and the Military Intelligence Readiness Command. Now, in commemoration of this award, the commander of the Military Intelligence Readiness Command will step forward to present the Distinguished Army Award for Maintenance Excellence to a representative of the 323rd Military Intelligence Battalion. Attention to orders. The United States Army Chief of Staff is proud to present the FY23 Army Award for Maintenance Excellence for Medium MTO category to the 323rd Military Intelligence Battalion, Fort George G. Meade, Maryland, for exceptional meritorious service. The 323rd Military Intelligence Battalion's commitment to achieve maintenance excellence is reflected in the unit's team effort to maintain a 96% readiness rating throughout the competition year. This sustained high state of readiness was key in positioning the battalion to respond swiftly to mobilizations and support of present contingencies at home and abroad. The continued collaboration of all key leaders and soldiers of the 323rd Military Intelligence Battalion speaks volumes of the clear guidance and motivation within the organization, and it reflects great credit upon the 336th Military Intelligence Brigade, the Military Intelligence Readiness Command, the United States Army Reserve, and the United States Army. At this time, Sergeant Major Alice D. Torres, who is attending on behalf of Colonel Alexia Fields, Deputy Chief of Staff of U.S. Army Reserve Command G4, will now present a coin to the 323rd Military Intelligence Battalion. Please take your seats. Ladies and gentlemen, the Commander of the Military Intelligence Readiness Command, Colonel Melissa Adamski.
Good morning. Colonel Sapp, Colonel Ray, Mr. Davis, Sergeant Major Torres, Lieutenant Colonel Bolt, other special guests, and soldiers of the 323rd Military Intelligence Battalion. Thank you for attending today's presentation. Today, I commend the 323rd on their incredible accomplishment and anyone involved in the nomination and awards process. They did this while planning and executing training, preparing for mobilizations, and working to maintain personnel readiness. They went above and beyond, both in the work done that earned this award, but also in the work to nominate the deserving people who ensured maintenance excellence. Leaders at the company, battalion, brigade, and MERC level recognized this unit's potential and began a journey that culminates here today. The process started in 2022 and continued into 2023. It was long and by no means easy. I'm truly proud. This is the first time a MERC unit has ever won an Amy at the HQDA level. The work this unit put in reverberates throughout the command and the Army Reserve. There is plenty of praise and recognition to go around. While you think that maintenance is all about equipment, I will take a few moments to share with you how this win is all about leadership, teamwork, and hard work. This is the Army Award for Maintenance Excellence, but it also deeply involved your logistics sections. Supply and maintenance had to work very closely together. Everyone take a moment, bend your knees, relax a little bit. Take a few breaths. All right, at ease, everyone stand at ease. This Amy win opened doors. When the MERC G4 came to Fort Meade prior to one of the evaluations, the 323rd team, and in particular, then Sergeant Jose Martinez's work in the arms and supply rooms left an impression. His hand receipts were impeccable. The arms room in tip-top shape. His folders meticulous. The outside evaluators gave the unit top marks. Subsequently, the MERC G4 selected Sergeant Martinez to serve full-time on ADOS orders at the MERC headquarters. He was promoted to Staff Sergeant and managed the MERC Command GPC program. He then took a position with Legal Command. His hard work launched many possibilities for him and his family and reflected well on the 323rd MI Battalion. I want to thank our logisticians for your key contributions. This unit has an important mission and a lot of equipment necessary to take to war in a time of crisis. This battalion and its equipment is ready for combat. You have about 45 Humvees, about 10 trucks of various types, and a fully capable battalion maintenance section, including shop maintenance capability. That's not counting all of the weapons and other material that must be inspected, gauged, and calibrated. There is no small amount of equipment in this battalion, and it's a lot of work to maintain it. I want to recognize the leadership of Chief Gabriel Martinez, the battalion maintenance technician. Where are you, Chief? Great work. And the battalion maintenance NCOIC, Staff Sergeant Miles Caff. Where are you? Yes. Thanks to both of you for your hard work and dedication. Chief Martinez, your leadership, experience, and your continuity within the battalion were truly invaluable. You worked late nights and weekends. You held countless meetings and mentored section leaders. You definitely helped others orchestrate all of this and were the glue that held it together. Staff Sergeant Caff, your hands-on approach and innovation made all the difference. Of the 16 inspectable areas, you supervised 8. The introduction video you produced set this unit apart from many others. You truly have a bright future in your profession. Chief Martinez and Sergeant Caff, both of your efforts assured the 323rd MI Battalion's readiness. Continue to carry this forward and implement your best practices throughout the Army. I especially want to thank the soldiers of the maintenance section and those from the supply and Seaburn section and everyone else I haven't recognized by name. And Chief Warrant Officer retired John Duran, the Mercs Command Maintenance Warrant Officer, is not here with us today, but I'm told the process leading up to the Amy win was the high note of his Army career, and he sends his congratulations. This Amy also served as a springboard to the next generation of maintenance professionals. The competition provided incredible training for many, but in particular, Warrant Officer Candidate Del Toro Gustavo, now in Warrant Officer Candidate School. He plans to serve as a maintenance technician. I hope you can all see the importance of this award, the process, and this win. It's about people doing the right thing. This sets the tone for years to come, and it sets the Military Intelligence Readiness Command, the 336 Military Intelligence Brigade, and the 323rd MI Battalion, and Fort George G. Meade as the standard of excellence for others to emulate. Thanks again for everyone who contributed, and congratulations. Always engaged.
Thank you, Colonel Adamski. Ladies and gentlemen, the commander of the 336 Expeditionary Military Intelligence Brigade, Colonel Courtney Taylor Ray.
Good morning. I love coming back to 323rd. And here to present the second Amy Award, this time at the DA level. This is a culmination of probably 4 years of work. And it's a culmination of vision, empowerment, training. That's what it is. I remember when I first met Chief Martinez in the summer of 2020. I was battalion commander here, about a year into command. I walked to the maintenance bay. What does everyone think he was doing? He was sweeping. It was immaculate. And he said, hey sir, here's the vision. I want to focus on leadership, maintenance, excellence. I want to build the team. This was the summer of 2020. He said, we need to get people back so we can do maintenance. He said, go for it, Chief. And in the years that followed, he had different battalion commanders, different XOs who supported this vision. In the summer of 21, as the rest of the Army Reserve was slowly coming out of COVID, this maintenance section was at a full sprint. They had planned realistic annual training that prepared them for this award, and more importantly, for using vehicles. I took command of this brigade a year ago. This was my first visit to present the first Amy Award, and then really got to see the culmination of all of these efforts this past summer. This battalion took 25 vehicles from here all the way up to Fort Dix and back. 25 vehicles, only had to have 2 recovered. Amazing work. Congratulations to all. Red Strike, drag us forward.
Thank you, Colonel Ray. Ladies and gentlemen, the 323rd Military Intelligence Battalion Commander, Lieutenant Colonel Philip Bolt.
Thanks. Thanks, Colonel Dansky, for braving the weather and coming to visit us. Also, Colonel Ray, Colonel Sapp, thanks for coming over here from Fort Meade proper. So, yeah, across the street. And other distinguished guests, Sergeant Major Torres, good to see you. We just were at Fort Leavenworth last week together, so we both made it from that snow to this snow. So, and then I'd also like to again highlight Chief Martinez, Staff Sergeant Caff for a lot of the work. And you know, I think the other leaders here have highlighted some of the some of the background. You know, I definitely was here for the summer, and I want to highlight more the execution side of it, because I think to me that was what was so impressive to see where it came together. Colonel Ray highlighted 25 vehicles, 2 recovered. I think, where you get into the 2 recovered, that was some of the most impressive work I've seen. It was our own internal records. It wasn't relying on other units. It wasn't drawing pre-position stock somewhere. It was our people coordinating and integrating maintenance with operations. To me, that's one of the most impressive things that was done here. It wasn't just how do you maintain vehicles and how do you get numbers up to a certain point. It was how do you integrate that. Currently, we're working on driver's training. We're integrating driver's training. And this weekend, it was a perfect example. It was the maintenance section coordinating with the S3 to figure out how can we safely accomplish this. So yesterday we went fully remote. This morning we had most people here, we had a staggered other people based on locations. So we're prioritizing safety over other things, but then also figuring out how to accomplish the mission. Accomplish this ceremony, accomplish the driver's training safely, and do it early enough where then we can accomplish the same thing next summer and safely do another convoy to Fort Dix. Because we don't get the drivers qualified early enough, they don't get enough miles put on them, and I think the number was 10,000 miles is how many miles we put on our tactical vehicles last summer. So I think that's more the key piece of it, which is where the standout is. It's not just the maintenance by itself, it's integrating maintenance with the rest of the battalion. It's not having, it's bringing people from all different MOSs to do driver's training, not just to get them mentally across some line, but where they can safely and competently operate on the roads. So I think that's to me, as battalion commander, where I'm just really impressed, even to a different level. Some of the things were, if you start scratching the surface of the Amy Award, you go down to generators. Like that was a perfect example. How do you check generators? You don't just crank them up and let them sit there. You load test them. You make sure they're grounded. You put them in a location where you can do them. That's the type of things. You work on a closet of all the safety equipment and all the correct chemical equipment. Like all those individual people culminated together to make it into a successful battalion. Yes, you win the award, but it's also you're actually doing all the things correctly behind the scenes. So that's for sure what I'm impressed with. So I just want to say I appreciate everybody, especially the maintenance team, but I appreciate everyone supporting them, providing people to driver's training, going out and PMCSing vehicles. If people don't know how to do it, doing it right, teaching them. So I just want to say thank you to everyone, especially the maintenance team, and I'm just very proud of everyone. So thank you.
Thank you, Lieutenant Colonel Bolt. Ladies and gentlemen, speaking on behalf of the 323rd Military Intelligence Battalion Maintenance Section, Staff Sergeant Miles Kaff.
Thank you, Captain Sparks. Good morning, Colonel Lansky, Colonel Ray, Lieutenant Colonel Bolt, Command Sergeant Major McGagey, distinguished guests, and soldiers of the 323rd Military Intelligence Battalion. Thank you for being here today. It's a privilege to address this exceptional group of soldiers whose collective dedication has not only set a high bar, but now has earned the prestigious Army Award for Maintenance Excellence Award. This recognition isn't about highlighting the achievements of one particular section within the battalion. Rather, it's a testament to the collaborative efforts of every company, section, platoon, and soldier standing here. Our journey towards winning this award has been a joint endeavor, reflecting the commitment and hard work of each and every one of you. I want to express that unfortunately, this marks my last drill with y'all. My soldiers in the maintenance section, I want to thank you personally for developing me into the leader that I am today. I couldn't have done it without you. I want to thank all of you, not just maintenance. All of you have left such a great impression on me. I'll have to thank each and every one of you individually. But I want to make it known that I appreciate Chief Martinez's guidance. More than anything, he's like a father to me, and he shaped me into the NCO that I am today. So thank you, Chief Martinez. Keep setting the standard, and remember that you are an Army Award for Maintenance Excellent winner. Your contributions are the reason for this honor. Always engaged, red stripe. Thank you.
Thank you, Staff Sergeant Caff. As we conclude today's ceremony, let us extend our heartfelt congratulations to the 323rd Military Intelligence Battalion. Your unparalleled dedication and relentless commitment serve as a guiding light, inspiring us all to strive for excellence in our endeavors. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the benediction to be given by Chaplain Candidate Curry, and please remain standing for the playing of the Army song.
Please bow your heads and join me for the benediction. Let us go forth into the world in peace and dedicated to your service, O Lord. Let us hold fast to that which is good, render no person evil for evil, strengthen the faint-hearted, support the weak, help the needy and the afflicted, and honor all people. Let us love and serve the Lord, rejoicing in the power of his Spirit. And may God's blessing be upon us and remain with us always. Amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for today's ceremony. Please remain standing for the departure of our official party. Everybody, real quick, members of the maintenance section, if y'all could just come up to the podium for a quick minute, that would be appreciated. Thank you.